Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects many of us as we age, the challenges that come with growing older. Have you ever found yourself feeling less energetic than you did a few years ago? Perhaps you've noticed that simple tasks seem to take a bit more effort, or maybe you find yourself hesitating before climbing the stairs. For many, these changes can be alarming, but they don't have to define our experience of aging. Let me introduce you to Barbara, a 72-year-old woman who, like many others, started to feel the effects of aging. Barbara used to enjoy long walks in the park and playing with her grandchildren, but recently, she noticed that her legs weren't as quick as they used to be. Climbing stairs became a daunting task, and she often needed to hold on to furniture for balance. It was a scary realization. Barbara loved her independence, and the thought of losing it was unsettling. But here's the thing. Aging doesn't have to mean a decline into immobility or weakness. In fact, many of the physical changes we experience are often linked to inactivity rather than age itself. As we grow older, our bodies undergo significant changes, but how we respond to those changes can make a world of difference. Too often, we accept feelings of fatigue, stiffness, or weakness as just a part of growing older. However, it's crucial to understand that much of this decline can be addressed through simple lifestyle adjustments. Research shows that our bodies are designed for movement. From an evolutionary perspective, humans have always been active, walking, running, lifting, and climbing. When we become less active, the consequences can ripple through our entire system. Muscles atrophy, joints stiffen, and energy levels plummet. It's akin to a car that's been left in the garage for too long. It sputters to life when finally started, but it's not as smooth as it could be. The good news is that just like that car, our bodies can respond positively when we start moving again. So, if you're watching this and feeling a bit like Barbara, know that change is possible. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Instead, start small. Maybe it's a short walk around your living room or a few gentle stretches in the morning. These small actions can accumulate and lead to significant improvements in your strength and energy. As we continue, I encourage you to reflect on your own experiences with aging. What challenges have you faced? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's embark on this journey together. And remember, it's never too late to reclaim your strength and independence. As we continue our journey into the realities of aging, it's essential to understand what happens to our bodies as we grow older. Many people believe that aging is simply an inevitable decline into frailty and discomfort. However, this perspective can be misleading and may prevent us from taking proactive steps to maintain our health. Let's take a closer look at how our bodies change with age and why these changes don't have to signal the end of our vitality. One of the most significant misconceptions is that feeling stiff, weak, or sluggish is a natural part of aging. While it's true that our bodies undergo various transformations, much of what we perceive as decline is actually a consequence of inactivity rather than age itself. Take Barbara as an example. Initially, she accepted her fatigue and reduced mobility as just part of getting older. However, she soon realized that her declining health was closely tied to her lifestyle choices. Over the years, she gradually moved less, often skipping her usual walks because her knees ached or avoiding lifting items because her arms felt shaky. This pattern created a vicious cycle. Less movement led to weaker muscles, which in turn made movement feel even more daunting. It's crucial to recognize that this cycle can be broken. Our bodies are designed for movement. They thrive on it. From an evolutionary standpoint, humans have always been active, and our physiology reflects that need. When we stop moving regularly, the consequences can ripple through our entire system. Muscles begin to atrophy from disuse, losing their strength and tone. Joints can stiffen as they are deprived of the lubrication and flexibility that motion provides. Energy levels drop because our metabolism slows and our cardiovascular system weakens. To illustrate this point, consider a car that has been left parked in a garage for an extended period. When you finally try to start it, the engine may sputter, the tires might go flat, and the battery could be dead. Our bodies operate on a similar principle. Neglect them, and they struggle to perform. But the good news is that when we give our bodies consistent movement, they reward us with renewed strength, flexibility, and vitality. So, how can we begin to turn this around? The key is to start small. If you feel overwhelmed by the idea of long walks or intense workouts, consider beginning with short, manageable activities. For example, try walking around your living room for a few minutes or doing gentle stretches when you wake up in the morning. Even small actions can lead to significant improvements over time. As we delve deeper into this topic, I encourage you to reflect on your relationship with movement. What small changes can you make to incorporate more activity into your daily routine? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, it's never too late to start moving and reclaiming your strength. Continuing our exploration of maintaining health and vitality as we age, let's focus on the crucial role of daily movement habits. It's no secret that staying active is essential for everyone, especially for older adults. However, many people find it challenging to incorporate movement into their daily routines, often feeling overwhelmed or unsure of where to start. The good news is that you don't need to commit to intense workouts or expensive gym memberships to reap the benefits of physical activity. Simple, consistent actions can make a significant difference in your overall health and well-being. Let's go back to Barbara. After realizing that her inactivity was contributing to her decline, she decided to take action. Rather than aiming for lengthy workouts, she focused on integrating movement into her daily life through small, manageable habits. For instance, she began with just 5 minutes of walking each day. Initially, this was simply a stroll around her living room or down the hallway. Barbara found that these brief walks helped her legs feel steadier, and her confidence grew. In addition to walking, Barbara incorporated gentle stretching into her mornings. Stretching not only helps to increase flexibility, but also promotes blood circulation and reduces stiffness. Simple movements like reaching her arms overhead, rolling her shoulders, and flexing her ankles can have profound effects, preparing her body for the day ahead. Another great way to add movement into your daily routine is through functional exercises. These are movements that mimic everyday activities and can help improve strength and stability. For example, practicing standing up and sitting down from a chair without using your hands can strengthen your legs and improve your balance. Additionally, if you feel intimidated by climbing stairs, start by practicing stepping up and down on a single step while holding onto a railing for support. Remember, the goal is not to exhaust yourself, but rather to engage your body in a way that feels good. The beauty of this approach is that it can be tailored to your individual abilities and comfort levels. Even small bursts of activity throughout the day can add up and lead to significant improvements in your strength and mobility over time. As you think about your own daily routine, consider how you can weave in more movement. Maybe it's pacing while you talk on the phone, doing calf raises while waiting for your coffee to brew, or taking a short walk after meals. Every little bit counts. I invite you to share your own strategies for staying active in the comments below. What small changes have you made to incorporate more movement into your life? Let's inspire each other to keep moving and thriving as we age. As we continue our journey towards better health and well-being in our golden years, it's essential to discuss a critical yet often overlooked aspect of our lives: the importance of sleep and rest. Many people tend to underestimate how significantly sleep affects our physical and mental health, especially as we age. Quality sleep is not just a luxury. It is a necessity that plays a crucial role in maintaining our energy levels, cognitive function, and overall vitality. Let's think about Barbara again. After she started incorporating movement into her daily routine, she realized that even with the increased activity, she still felt fatigued at times. This led her to reflect on her sleep habits. Like many of us, Barbara had fallen into a pattern of irregular sleep, sometimes staying up late to watch TV or scroll through her phone. She often woke up feeling groggy, which affected her motivation to stay active during the day. Research shows that as we age, our sleep patterns can change. Many older adults experience difficulties in getting deep, restorative sleep, which can lead to feelings of tiredness throughout the day. However, it's important to understand that we have more control over our sleep quality than we might think. Barbara decided to take charge of her sleep habits. She began by establishing a consistent sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day helped regulate her internal clock, making it easier for her to fall asleep and wake up feeling refreshed. She also created a calming bedtime routine to signal to her body that it was time to wind down. This included dimming the lights, turning off electronic devices at least an hour before bed, and perhaps enjoying a soothing cup of herbal tea. Another vital aspect of improving sleep quality is creating a sleep-friendly environment. Barbara worked on making her bedroom a sanctuary for rest. She ensured it was cool, dark, and quiet, eliminating any distractions that might interfere with her sleep. This simple change made a world of difference, allowing her to sleep more soundly through the night. The benefits of good sleep extend beyond just feeling rested. Quality sleep helps the body repair itself, supports cognitive function, and even boosts mood. When Barbara started prioritizing her sleep, she noticed a remarkable difference in her energy levels. Mornings became less of a struggle, and she felt more motivated to engage in her daily activities. As you consider your own sleep habits, I encourage you to reflect on how well you prioritize sleep and rest in your life. What changes can you make to improve your sleep quality? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Remember, investing in your sleep is investing in your health. Let's make it a priority together. As we delve deeper into maintaining our health and vitality in our later years, we must highlight the crucial roles of hydration and nutrition. These two elements are often underestimated, yet they play a fundamental part in how we feel and function on a daily basis. Proper hydration and a balanced diet can significantly enhance our energy levels, improve our overall health, and help us maintain our independence. Let's revisit Barbara's journey. As she began to move more and prioritize her sleep, she realized that her energy levels still fluctuated. After some reflection, she recognized that she hadn't been paying enough attention to her hydration and nutrition. Like many people, Barbara often forgot to drink water throughout the day, relying too much on coffee to keep her energized. This habit left her feeling fatigued and sluggish. Research indicates that dehydration can lead to various health issues, including decreased energy levels, cognitive decline, and even mood changes. The human body is made up of about 60% water, and staying hydrated is essential for every cell to function optimally. Barbara decided to make a conscious effort to drink more water. She placed a water bottle on her kitchen counter as a reminder to sip throughout the day. She aimed to drink at least 8 glasses of water daily, and soon she noticed a significant increase in her energy and focus. In addition to hydration, Barbara also took a closer look at her diet. Proper nutrition is vital for older adults, as it helps maintain muscle mass, supports bone health, and boosts the immune system. Barbara realized her meals could use more variety, especially when it came to fruits and vegetables. She began incorporating a colorful assortment of fresh produce into her meals, which not only enhanced the flavor of her dishes, but also provided essential vitamins and minerals. For instance, she started her day with a nutritious breakfast that included whole grains, fruits, and a source of protein, like yogurt or eggs. This balanced meal gave her the energy she needed to tackle her morning activities. She also made an effort to include foods rich in calcium and vitamin D, such as leafy greens and fortified dairy products, to support her bone health. Barbara discovered that cooking simple, healthy meals didn't have to be time-consuming. She began preparing meals in advance, which made it easier to stick to her nutrition goals. Additionally, she found joy in experimenting with new recipes and flavors, turning mealtime into a delightful experience rather than a chore. As you consider your own hydration and nutrition habits, think about how you can make small changes that can lead to significant benefits. Are you drinking enough water? Are your meals providing the nutrients your body needs? I encourage you to share your favorite healthy recipes or hydration tips in the comments below. Remember, nourishing your body is a vital part of maintaining your health as you age, and every small step counts. Let's support each other on this journey to better health. As we continue to explore ways to enhance our health and well-being as we age, one crucial factor that deserves our attention is mindset. The way we perceive aging can significantly influence our physical and emotional health. It's important to recognize that our beliefs and attitudes about aging can either empower us or hold us back. Let's look back at Barbara's story. Initially, Barbara viewed her age as a barrier. She often thought to herself, "I'm too old to start exercising," or "I can't learn something new at my age." This negative mindset kept her stuck in a cycle of inactivity and self-doubt. However, as she began to make positive changes in her routine, she realized that her beliefs were not set in stone. Research supports the idea that having a positive attitude towards aging can lead to better health outcomes. People who embrace aging with optimism tend to experience less stress, improved cognitive function, and greater overall happiness. When Barbara decided to challenge her negative beliefs about aging, she experienced a remarkable transformation. She shifted her perspective from seeing age as a limitation to viewing it as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Barbara discovered that her mindset played a pivotal role in her journey. By reframing her thoughts, she became more open to trying new activities and taking on challenges. For instance, instead of feeling intimidated by the idea of joining a local exercise group, she saw it as a chance to connect with others and learn new skills. This shift in mindset not only enhanced her motivation, but also enriched her social life. It's essential to remind ourselves that we are not defined by our age. Each decade brings unique opportunities for personal growth, exploration, and fulfillment. Embracing a growth mindset can empower us to take control of our health and well-being. Instead of resigning ourselves to the idea that we're too old for certain activities, we can choose to believe that we are capable of change at any age. To cultivate a positive mindset, consider incorporating daily affirmations or gratitude practices into your routine. Taking a few moments each day to acknowledge what you're grateful for or to affirm your capabilities can create a powerful shift in your outlook. Surrounding yourself with positive influences, whether it's uplifting friends or inspiring content, can also help reinforce a healthy mindset. I encourage you to reflect on your own beliefs about aging. How do these beliefs shape your daily actions? What steps can you take to foster a more positive perspective? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Together, let's support each other in embracing the journey of aging with optimism and enthusiasm. Remember, your mindset is a powerful tool. Use it to empower yourself and thrive as you age. As we navigate the journey of aging, another vital aspect that we must consider is the importance of social connection and community support. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and maintaining relationships with others can have profound effects on our mental and emotional well-being. For many older adults, the risk of isolation and loneliness can increase, making it essential to actively foster connections with friends, family, and community. Let's revisit Barbara's experience. After she began making positive changes in her life, she realized that she still felt a sense of loneliness at times. While she was becoming more active and healthier, she missed the companionship and support of others. This realization sparked a new goal for her: to engage more with her community and strengthen her social ties. Research shows that strong social connections can lead to improved health outcomes, including lower rates of depression, increased longevity, and a greater sense of purpose. When Barbara decided to reach out to friends and family, she discovered that many of them were also looking for ways to stay active and engaged. She began organizing weekly walking groups and inviting her friends to join her for light exercise in the park. These outings not only provided physical activity, but also created a space for laughter, conversation, and shared experiences. Barbara also explored local community centers, where she found various activities tailored for older adults, such as dance classes, art workshops, and book clubs. These opportunities allowed her to meet new people and form new friendships, enriching her life in ways she hadn't anticipated. Engaging in group activities helped her feel more connected and supported, reminding her that she was not alone on this journey. In addition to seeking out social opportunities, Barbara learned to leverage technology to stay connected with loved ones who lived far away. Video calls became a regular part of her routine, allowing her to maintain relationships and share moments with family members, regardless of distance. This adaptation helped bridge the gap and foster a sense of closeness, even when physical meetings were not possible. As you consider your own social connections, think about how you can cultivate and strengthen your relationships. Are there friends or family members you haven't spoken to in a while? Perhaps it's time to reach out and reconnect. Look for local community groups or activities that interest you, as these can be excellent avenues for meeting new people who share your passions. I encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences regarding social connection in the comments below. What strategies have you found effective in building and maintaining your relationships? Let's support one another in creating a vibrant, connected community as we age. Remember, we are stronger together, and fostering connections can lead to a richer, more fulfilling life. As we wrap up our discussion on maintaining health and vitality as we age, let's take a moment to reflect on the key points we've covered and how they can empower us to live our best lives. Aging is a journey filled with opportunities for growth, self-discovery, and renewed vitality. By incorporating small, intentional changes into our daily routines, we can reclaim our strength and independence. Throughout this series, we've explored several essential aspects of healthy aging. We began with the importance of understanding our bodies and recognizing that many of the changes we experience are often linked to inactivity rather than age itself. We discussed how integrating daily movement habits can help us feel stronger and more energized. Simple actions, like walking or stretching, can lead to significant improvements in our overall health. We also emphasized the critical role of sleep and proper nutrition. Prioritizing quality sleep and staying hydrated are foundational to our well-being. Barbara's journey highlights how small adjustments in hydration and diet can enhance our energy levels and improve our quality of life. Remember, nourishing our bodies with wholesome foods and ensuring we stay hydrated is an investment in our health. Furthermore, we delved into the power of mindset. Our beliefs about aging can profoundly influence our experiences. By adopting a positive attitude and embracing the concept of lifelong learning, we can challenge negative perceptions and open ourselves up to new possibilities. It's essential to cultivate a mindset that empowers us to take control of our health and happiness. We also recognized the importance of social connections and community support. Relationships play a crucial role in our mental and emotional well-being. Engaging with friends, family, and community members can provide the support and encouragement we need to thrive as we age. Barbara's story demonstrates how active participation in social activities can lead to meaningful connections and a greater sense of purpose. As you reflect on these ideas, I encourage you to think about what small changes you can implement in your life. Perhaps you can start a daily walking routine, prioritize your sleep, or reach out to friends and family more often. Set specific, achievable goals for yourself that align with the insights we've discussed. I invite you to share your thoughts and the goals you plan to pursue in the comments below. What intentions do you want to set for your health and well-being moving forward? Let's create a supportive community where we can inspire one another to embrace aging with enthusiasm and optimism. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, you have the power to shape your aging experience positively. Together, let's continue to learn, grow, and thrive as we embrace the beautiful journey of life.